Hi Aries, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the next 10 days. It is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, definitely check out those other placements. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. All right, so we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, the near future. We'll clarify that. Once we do, we'll clear that spread, get into your person's energy, your energy, the possible outcome, as well as the romance angels and the oracle cards. So I wanted to say a big shout out and thank you to everyone who's returning. Thank you for all of your support. It really does mean the world to me. And to anyone who's new, welcome. I hope you'll stay. I do personal readings. That information is in the description box below. All right, this is for Aries. Let's see what's going on for you. We have the Moon card. Could be dealing with the Pisces, Cancer, the Chariot card, and then the Six of Swords. So something's come to light. In the current energy, we have the Eight of Wands, the Page of Cups in reverse, and the Empress in reverse. In the near future, we have the Six of Cups, the Judgment in reverse, and the Two of Wands. Now, your overall energy is the Hermit in reverse. So you could be coming out of a place of having done a lot of self-reflection. So this has been a time for you, or this is your overall energy for this reading. So the next 10 days, you could want to actually kind of get into, I'm going to tell you what they just showed me. The image was of those little, what were they? Were they considered snails? Or I can't remember what the name of them is, but they're little crabs or snails that come out of their little shells. You know what I'm talking about. People used to have them as like pets, if you will. Somebody tell me what that is in the description box, but that's the image that they gave me. So you could be wanting to take some time out and just sit back and think things through. 10 days, not a long period of time. The energy could last a little bit longer, but there's a lot of reflection. Or you're coming out. They're talking about both. So some of you could be in a place where you need to go into hermit mode, and others of you feel like you're starting to finally come out of it. So there's a little bit for each of you. So let's see what's going on in your recent past. So we have the Moon card. Something came to light. There was some secrets that were revealed, or you had some epiphanies about things going on in your own world. It doesn't have to necessarily be that someone revealed something to you. It definitely could be for some of you. You could have just had a moment where you finally realized something and had some real clarity around it. Now, something could have also happened to you at the full moon. Something could have closed off and ended, and I feel like you decided, that's it, I'm ready to move forward. I have more clarity than I did before. Do I feel like somebody revealed something? Very possibly. It could have been a situation at work where something came to light and it gave you the final push that you needed to move forward into a much calmer place. So yes, if you're deciding to walk away from something, once we clarify it, we'll see what it says. But here it just feels like, boom, something came to light, you decided to move forward, and now you're seeing the future with much more clarity. The Six of Swords is about moving towards things that are calmer, better for us in general, for our mental health, but also to a place that's more peaceful, definitely calmer. So let's see when we get those clarifiers. Now, in your current energy, we have the Eight of Wands, the Page of Cups in reverse, and the Empress in reverse. So, two things. Things started moving really quick. There's a lot of forward movement. Now, the Page of Cups in reverse just tells me you could have been dealing, I say this often, but it comes up. Page of Cups in reverse is somebody who's just emotionally immature. Could have been somebody you worked with, absolutely. You could have been dealing with a couple people. The Empress in reverse, somebody who didn't have a lot of integrity, and then also someone who was emotionally either manipulative or difficult. But that's the clarity has come for that. That Moon card was revealing something to you that was going to help you move forward. So if you were having any questions about whether you needed to either step out of a relationship or move forward as far as your job is concerned, you could just be at a place where you're like, this just doesn't feel right anymore. And I need to make some moves in my life that are going to get things going again, where I feel like I'm in a good place. All right, so we'll clarify that in just a moment. Now, in the near future, we have the Six of Cups with the Judgment in reverse and the Two of Wands. There may be a difficulty in making this decision to release those things from your past. It could be that you really have trouble because you saw that in your future. When we hold on to something like that, it makes it difficult to make a decision with the Judgment in reverse. So there could be a lot of nostalgia, good memories, things like that, but that isn't your future is what it feels like. You're kind of looking back and going back over those things, but there needs to be a decision made in the near future about what you want moving forward. Do you want to go back to this? Does it feel good enough to you? Is it emotionally fulfilling? Or do you need to make a decision to move forward, which is what it seems like you already did. So some of you may have moved forward, but now you're looking back and asking yourself, did I make the right decision? If you left a job or if you left a relationship, you could be questioning that in the near future. All right. So let's clarify the Moon and the Chariot card. So as I said, you could be dealing with a Pisces, a Cancer. I have Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, and a lot of fire as well. So Leo, Sag, or Aries, another Aries. So the Six of Pentacles was in reverse. So definitely things were not balanced. I want to say that things were not fair at all. And that's, the Three of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Swords and the Ten of Cups. So you knew what you wanted. You knew that, or at least you felt that this was it for you. If this was a job or relationship, both can apply. In this case, things were just not balanced. The Three of Swords in reverse, could it have been a third party? I feel like you were questioning whether there was other energies involved. You may have felt like you were stuck in this position or in this relationship. You're actually not. She's not. She's blindfolded, but she's actually not. She can take the blindfold off, remove those chains, and walk beyond the swords. So you have the ability, you just didn't have the clarity at the time. And I do think that something was revealed to you. So if you had a question about whether somebody was juggling you or had you in a third party situation, it seems very clear that they did. You probably sensed it because things weren't very balanced, or your energy felt off, is what I want to say. You felt something wasn't quite right. It's like your intuition kicked in and told you that something wasn't right. And it feels like you just decided, you know what, I'm moving. I'm not going to sit still in this. I just need to go to a place where I feel much more relaxed and calm. Not that it was easy, but not wanting to take chances with having your peace disturbed. All right, so let's clarify the Chariot with the Six of Swords. This is for Aries. So we have the Emperor. I love that. Five of Wands in reverse, and then the Fool in reverse. Judgment card. So yes, in the recent past, you made a decision. You bossed up. There you are. Strong as ever. Taking control back of your life. Now, the Five of Wands, it almost feels like you just, not only are you not willing to deal with the drama anymore, this is you really standing strong and saying, I'm not going to let anything create that in my life. The Fool in reverse just says, at first you may not have felt like you could take that chance, but it feels like with the Chariot that you did anyway. So I feel like you just don't want to feel like a fool for making the wrong decisions. We all feel that way. We've all made choices that we go, God, I could kick myself for that. But you're in a position where, in the recent past, where you feel very strong and good about what you need to do to move on. You're just going to a much calmer, nicer place. All right, so let's look at the Eight of Wands with the Page of Cups in reverse. All right, so we have the Hermit in the upright. So the going within that we were talking about, your overall energy was, that's why I said it's in the upright and it's in the reverse. So it just clarified that for me, saying you could be in and out of that feeling of wanting to go within and find more clarity, do some more self-work. There is a lot of healing that feels like it needs to be done over this sad situation, the Page of Wands in reverse. And that's kind of a feeling of feeling defeated, where you thought that you could push forward. You're trying to find the strength to, with the Page of Wands in reverse, find your passion again. So we all go through moments like that where we just don't feel driven. So it could have sucked that out of you for the time being, or it may in the next couple of days if you've just had this happen to you. So you may need to go within. There's some healing that still needs to be done over these disappointments, sadness, you know. I did hear resentment, but I don't know that you're carrying too much resentment. You may, especially if this person puts you in a third party situation. But I think you're aware that this is the time, and it's really important to do that work. And if you haven't started, this is that kick in the butt from the universe saying, you've got to heal this. You've got to get past this emotional disappointment in order for you to move forward. Sorry, just knocked a card right off. Let me grab that. This is for Aries. Okay, so let's clarify the Page of Cups in reverse with the Empress in reverse. So the current energy is just saying you need to find that place again. You were strong enough to walk away. The Empress in reverse is regaining your strength, regaining your connection to spirit. If there was a time when you were going through a tough situation like this and you felt like maybe you had lost your connection, or why did this have to happen? I don't understand. You're going to regain that. So the Tower, wow, lots of changes. Page of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Cups in reverse. And then the Judgment again. So the Tower definitely had to come in, but this is a good thing because it's creating these new opportunities for you. It may not be as clear to you right now as you'd like it to be, but it had to happen. It had to come apart in order for you. So you're going through this in the current energy, this big change. It's good things. It feels very positive. It could be that you felt a big shift in your spiritual journey as well. The Page of Cups in reverse with the Eight of Cups in reverse. You walked away from dealing with emotionally manipulative or difficult people that seemed to just play games, acted childish, whatever that was. This had to be taken out of your life. So it's just reiterating that you've walked away from that. And you made the right decision with the Judgment and the upright. All right, so the Six of Cups and the Judgment in reverse. If you're questioning yourself about whether you made the right move and you've come to watch this video, I'm going to give you that yes, you made the right move. So we have the Seven of Wands, perfect. Sun in reverse, you could have been dealing with a Leo, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. And then we have, look at that, and then we have the Two of Cups. So did you make the right decision? Absolutely. You standing up for yourself and defending your choice is what the universe needs in order to bring you something new. Now, it may not feel like it right in the moment, but then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Everything shifts and changes for you. Even if it doesn't feel like it right now, it's about to. So the future is going to be much brighter, and it brings you, once you've closed out this particular situation, whether it be a work situation or love, it brings you that. When I said in the beginning a perfect partner, even though someone's not perfect, this is somebody who sees you. I say this all the time with this card because it is. It's important that somebody sees you for who you are, and they appreciate that. It's like there's something about your eyes. If you have green eyes, I just heard, there's something about your eyes that really gets this person. If you've met them already, this is a beautiful change. It's like the universe came in to give you this gift, to say you did such a good job by walking away from something that was difficult, defending yourself, defending your honor is what I want to say. And here comes this beautiful new beginning for you with somebody who's going to fulfill you in a loving and nurturing way. And then that's when you get your justice. There's that gorgeous being, male or female, with the balanced scales. How beautiful is that energy? So no more losing sleep over something. It could still feel a bit stressful, but you're laying down those burdens. You're getting beyond it. And look what happens. The Nine of Pentacles comes in. You feel secure and stable and good about the choice that you made. So if you're questioning yourself now, or you do in the near future, you made the right decision because something beautiful is coming in towards you. If you haven't already met this person. All right, so if you're sticking around for the next part, think about whoever it is that you want info on, and we'll get into their energy. This is for Aries. All right, I just saw the star card, so you could very much be dealing with an Aquarius. Or you finally found the one that you feel is your wish fulfillment. Let's see. This is for Aries. All right, so your person's energy is the Hermit in reverse with the Eight of Wands, the Sun in reverse, and the Moon in reverse. Interesting. Your energy is the Eight of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, okay, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Four of Cups in reverse. So the Page of Pentacles tells me that there's very much an energy of wanting to start fresh from a grounded place. So if this is somebody new in your life and you've just met them, they've done a tremendous amount of work on themselves and they did it very quickly. I feel like they want to communicate with you. If let's say this is the person from the past, I'll go through the different scenarios. There's something that they need to discuss about what wasn't going right with them. It has nothing to do with you. People's issues are typically, if they don't treat you right, it's projection. It's their own inner wounds, and they don't treat people right because they haven't done the work on themselves. So they seem to have done that, and now they want to talk about that. They want to give you the clarity. The Moon in the upright would have been something that was exposed, which I feel like you got from someone in the past. In this case, I'd say this person's not holding back. They're not going to keep any secrets from you. So this person seems open to explaining where they understand where there wasn't happiness within, is what I want to say. So if that's somebody from the past, if you've just met this person and you guys have only been together for a short time, they need to figure that out for themselves. But I think they're going to do it quickly. So it's not like you're going to be waiting forever for them to, and I think they'll share that with you, for them to get through this time. Now, the Eight of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Four of Cups. You know your worth. So if somebody's not going to put the work in with you to get this started, then you're going to walk away because you know you deserve, what do I always say with this card? I don't remember. Anyway, it'll come to me in a second. With it in reverse, it just tells me you're not going to accept anything less than everything. That's the saying I really love. Because you're at a place in your life where you are quick to walk away if somebody's not going to put the work in. I feel you're ready, you will, but you will also put the work into walking away. So I think you're willing to put forth the effort, but this person's going to have to be very clear that you expect exactly what you deserve. All right, so let's get the Romance Angels. This is for Aries. So we have honeymoon, flirt, I like that, calling in your soulmate, and free yourself. And then we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. I do feel that. This feels very fresh to me. So honestly, I don't necessarily feel like this is something from the past. It feels like something new. So honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Maybe the two of you are deciding to take a trip, and that might also help to open up the lines of communication, because I feel like this person really wants to let you know that they want to move forward with you. Flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. I love that. For yourself, it's time to take back control of your life. So if you are waiting on somebody from the past and maybe the communication has just been a little slow, if this was something that was really hurtful, I'd say you're probably not trying to call them back in. But what was I going to say? If you do want them, then you can, if you feel like they're your soulmate, let me get that thought straight before I spit it out, then it's possible. The flirting, getting, go back and revisit where things were good. I do feel like this is something new, though. That's probably why I'm not able to spit it out. My words aren't coming out clearly because I just don't feel like it's a focus on somebody from the deep past. Now, for yourself, it's time to take back control of your life. That just means, do you first before any kind of a relationship comes in and affects or rocks your world, right? Okay, so let's get the Lover's Oracle. This is for Aries. Okay. They very much wanted this card. The past is now behind you. Release it. I just said this. And embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available for you. Follow it with faith. Absolutely. And then we have, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. That couldn't have been more perfect for your reading. Okay, last but not least, we're going to get into the Wisdom of the Oracle for a couple of messages from Spirit to close this out. This is for Aries. All right, so we have By the Book, A Change in the Wind, Time for a Nap, Chop Wood, and then Poised. Yes, you are. This is reduces to a 12 first and then to a 3. I always say this, it's about mind, body, and spirit. Look at you coming together and looking beautiful, male or female. Just getting yourself back to that place where you feel really good about you. All right, By the Book, you could be very traditional, or the person that you're dealing with is very traditional. 11, you could be dealing with, yes, a twin flame, or what just feels like a connection, a deep connection, soulmate. A Change in the Wind, this is last minute. I didn't feel it before. I didn't say it with the Chariot card, but you could very much be moving home. So that could be something that's on the forefront of your mind right now if it hasn't already happened. I do think it's necessary to really think about it first before you make that change. Yes, we all go through that process, but some of us make a shift or change really quickly. I think they're emphasizing take your time before you do that. All right, Time for a Nap. This is about balance, getting some rest while you go within. And then we have Chop Wood. This has been talking to me about balance. It reduces to a 6. And I feel like it's getting that energy into a place where you physically get yourself moving. Like the chopping wood, how much energy that takes. So get yourself moving as well while you are balancing out your energy. 2 cards that reduce to a 6. So it's very much about your balance. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for being here. I so appreciate you all. Thank you for all your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. I hope this helped. We did not get the outcome for the relationship, but I feel like that's it's going to be a good outcome, the possible outcome. I can pull, well, you know what? We already went through the reading, so most of you are probably gone by now. I appreciate you. I do think there's a great outcome for this. I wouldn't say that if I didn't really believe it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you again. If you'd like a personal, it's in the description box. I hope you guys have a great 10 days, and I will see you in the next video. Lots of love. Bye.